Hello ladies and gentlemen, Pseudogamer Guy, bringing you the first of my anime video reviews. I hope these can be useful and informative and that I can continue making them for you. So the anime I shall be reviewing is Selector Infected WIXOSS. It's an anime that I recently decided to watch that, though on the surface appears to be nothing but a card game, underneath you'll find something a whole lot darker. The anime's setting revolves around the card game WIXOSS. The card game itself is pretty weird and not exactly easy to understand for the viewer. However, surprisingly, the anime's center focus isn't about the card game itself. It's about the characters that play the game and the wishes that they fight for. Now the story has it where there are people who are selectors, who are able to go through battles in this card game to achieve a wish that they desire. The selectors find that they have a card that is essentially alive and is able to talk to them. Only selectors can see or hear them. These selectors battle each other in what seems to be an alternate dimensional world just for these battles. And they basically battle each other with their LRIG, which is the card that they have that seems to be alive. The story focuses on one specific character, Ruko Kominato, who is the latest girl to find an LRIG card. She names her card Tama, and without any further explanation is thrown into her life as a selector. The story does go into a darker path, with twists and tragedies happening to beloved characters which can only make you go, DAMN! The story and setting I find are quite unique in this anime and make it quite enjoyable just to see how it all plays out. All the characters in the anime are done quite well also, as they all seem to have a complicated life that are all connected with their wishes, which you cannot help but feel sympathy for. This can make it easier for the viewer to relate to some of the characters, giving them more depth. The art style of the anime isn't as unique compared to its story, however it is on par with other animes being produced recently, with some exceptions like in the card battle scenes where the art style shows some pretty visuals that stand out compared to the rest of the anime's visuals. The sound had no problems, with the sound effects and voice acting being superb. The intro song chosen for the anime, Kili Kili Joker by Kanon Wakashima, was a great choice for the anime, being one that I would personally not ever skip. It gives a true feeling of what is to come from the anime, as well as being catchy. The soundtrack that was used was also quite effective, with music aiding tragic scenes to give it more of a sad feeling, and an uncommon use of techno-like music in use of some battle scenes that effectively aid the scenes. However, there were some negatives, being that the card game's rules aren't exactly clear to the viewers, which really just made the battle scenes somewhat confusing, and really there wasn't a great majority of different battles to be seen, with there only being around 5 or so different people that we actually see the battle scenes with. Also, I feel like the story may have been a bit rushed, and could have been a bit better with a few more episodes. At the end, the anime did end in a way that made me just want more. Thankfully, there will be a second season, Infected Spread WIXOSS, which I honestly cannot wait for in order to see what happens next. Overall, the anime was quite surprisingly enjoyable. I would recommend everyone to give it a try. Even if you're not a fan of animes based on card games, the show is done in a way that anyone can enjoy it. So I give this anime a solid 8 out of 10. Its story and audio was superb, however the visuals could have been better, and it needed to have more clarity on the rules of the card game. I hope this review helped, and I hope you guys would like for me to do more. This review, as well as my future reviews, are based on my written reviews, which you can find on my myanimelist.com profile, which there will be a link for in the description.